but there's a long tradition of these types of voices of conscience. So I just immersed myself in the world of St. Sabina and spent time with Father Mike and his peacekeepers and the community there, and tried to learn as much as I could.
We love you on Windy City Live. Yes, we do. Tell us, how did all this happen? How did this come about?
Well, I play me. I play Val Warner in Chirac, which is really cool. So when people see this movie, they are literally seeing Val, and I am a reporter in the movie.
We talk about the violence, but what can we do personally?
I think we got to be engaged, and I think engaged in a number of things. In our block, in our home, in our neighborhood, we got to be engaged. We got to fight the issues. We got to fight a government that is abandoned, you know, whole communities on the south and the west side. We got to fight a governor who's cut out every youth employment program, who's cut out violence prevention programs, who's abandoned our communities and the poor and the vulnerable. And I think we got to reach out to our brothers on the street and love them and respect them and help them, not just demonize them.
My participation is only because of Mr. Spike Lee, our leader, our director, and he reached out to me and blessed me with the opportunity to be in this film and said that his mission was to save lives in the south side of Chicago.
I'll just say like this. First of all, give you the history of coming to Chicago and telling my jokes as a young cat. I'm 37 now. Started about almost 15 years ago. Elroy taking me under his wing, let me do some jokes here and there for the radio stations and all that kind of stuff.
We are more than that. We are more than that. We're greater than that. And I feel like in places like this, or Chicago, or whatever you want to call it, the hood, whatever you want to call it, like, it's too much attention dwelled on the negative.
I learned that no matter what you do and how much of a genuine heart you have, and if you're coming from a good place, people are going to criticize if they don't agree with what you're doing.
Hi, we're from Empire, and you're watching the Higher Learning Network.
So how long have you been standing here?
Not too long, like an hour. So we're moving in fast. This is a good sign.
Yo, what's up? It's your man Tony Schofield from 106.3 Chicago's R&B, and you are watching Men on Higher Learning. Now, I used to hang around with some men that was into some higher learning. It just wasn't that kind of higher learning, but I got myself together now, okay?
What is it that you do in your quiet time, in your meditation time, that allows you to bring us the films that you do?
I sit courtside in Madison Square Garden, world's most famous arena.
And you're watching ZTV on the Higher Learning Network.
Raymond, thank you so much for inviting us out today to film your event. Tell us what's going on.
Well, listen, I have the band because I want to help Puerto Rico. The man needs to do a lot of things for us, for all my country. And main thing is, in Chicago, everybody cried from Puerto Rico, you know. And I said, let me make a rally, full rally, to everybody make the donation for everything he can do. And then I send you all the money to Ricky Martin Corporation in Puerto Rico. The reason I do this is because I don't know what happened. A lot of things cried, and because they don't have nothing in Puerto Rico to solve it. The other way, I don't know where the money going, especially is because when I send the money, I'm gonna send it to him because I know for sure they're gonna receive that money. This is Ricky Martin Foundation, and that's what I do, you know. I do the best. But all the people here, too many people, they help me. I have some clothes, food, and everything. Plus, I have from Vienna, they give me a building and the south side to get a 17 truck inside. Plus, I hear the plant they go on and I think that every 3 weeks they go to the plant to Puerto Rico. And I do to Mexico too. I send you the clothes to Mexico and food and everything. There's too many things they happen. But let me tell you something, I believe in God, and God provoked to us. And that's what happened. I've been working hard with all the people volunteer. Everybody here is volunteer to help all Puerto Rico. Thank you for everybody come. I believe in God, and God provoked us. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sally Miranda. I went to Puerto Rico. I got back last Sunday, and I took in a family of 5 in my own home, only because it was devastating over there. There's people starving. We're raising money here to try and do the best we can for the people out there. They're suffering. Nobody knows what's going on until you actually are there. I mean, there's so much water in the homes, mud up to your knees. It's just devastating. I chose to take in a family because I got the room and I can help. So if anybody else can help, please come out and help us and help them, or donate to the Ricky Martin Foundation, Puerto Rico. We believe in him. He's already donated $2.1 million. So we're looking forward for everybody's help to help them people. They're starving. God help them. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mary Pat.
Hi, my name is Johan. Hi, my name is Marcos.
Hi, I'm Sophie.
Hi, my name is Adrian.
You're watching the Higher Learning Network.
Hey, this is Bill Walsh with the Power Team, Success TV Network. I am so honored that I have an amazing speaker, a gifted author that literally is taking the world by storm with her message. Zelda Robinson, how are you?
I'm wonderful.
Gosh,
Thank
we're
you
so
much for
honored
having
to have you on the show. So maybe you could share with some of the promoters around the country and individuals who are thinking about booking you to speak, just a bit of your background would be great.
Well, I worked 20 years in radio. I retired from radio. But that radio career turned into motivational speaking.
Yeah.
And as a result of that, I got into television. But there was always something in the back of my mind. You've got a message. You need to go back and share that. So I started back, and this is the place to be with the International Power Team so that I can get my message across.
And so when you do speak at a lot of events, right, what are a few of your main speaking topics that you like to share with audiences?
Well, the main topics I like to share are for entrepreneurs and for business owners who have a daily struggle of thoughts coming into their head about what they can and cannot do. I have a mindfulness training program, a system that will help you get to where you need to be.
And I'm sure a lot of entrepreneurs face that.
Oh.
I'm sure a lot of small business go through that challenge. And of course, if you're listening today and you're looking for a great speaker of the book, she owns this space, she lives in it every day, and she's helping a lot of individuals have that big breakthrough. So what would you say when you do and you go speak at these events, what would you say is the one big takeaway the audience walks away with? If there was like an aha moment that they would have that they'd say, oh my gosh, I learned so much from it. This is one of the big things that I learned.
Well, one of the greatest gifts that I have is mindfulness, and that's learning how the brain functions so that you don't beat up on yourself, all those negative thoughts that you have. You learn how the brain functions and how to not cover up, but replace those negative thoughts with positive thoughts. And there's a whole process. It's a system.
That's pretty awesome. I know you travel around, you're willing to speak globally, whether it's local, national, regional, it doesn't matter, you're there. I know you're excited about getting that message out there. What is the best way for promoters watching this video today, or someone's watching the video, that they could get some more information about you?
Just look at the website at the bottom of the screen. That's how you can contact me.
That's awesome. And all you got to do, once again, if you're looking for a great speaker, she's definitely the one. You'll love her at your event. And I can tell you that I'm excited to see you change even more lives.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Thanks for being on the Power Team, Success TV Network.
Hi, I'm Illinois State Controller Susana Mendoza, and I have a huge smile on my face right now because just a little while ago I was able to have a great surprise, and that was to be part of Zelda's meditation technique. And my life is always so hectic, it's very stressful. You can imagine having to deal with a $12.4 billion budget deficit and growing. But for a moment, I escaped all of that and just felt happy. Why? Because I was able to take a moment to breathe, to relax, to move my head around, relax my shoulders. You know, the little simple things in life that you sometimes just don't take the time to do. So I want to say thank you to Zelda. I wish I could take her in my pocket with me to work every day. But if you get an opportunity, hopefully you'll get to have an excellent 5 minutes or more with Zelda and enjoy her meditation techniques.
Are you stressed out? Stress release coaching is available.
The way we did things, as far as my manager's concerned, was African American, his wife African American lawyers, African American accountants.
The book came about when one of my grandchildren was bullied on the school bus.
Hi, we're from Empire, and you're watching the Higher Learning Network.
My name is Raymond. You're watching Higher Learning Network.
Hola, mi nombre es Mari, vengo de Dorado, Puerto Rico. Estoy aquí porque vine por lo del huracán María. Gracias a Chicago que me recibió.
Hi, my name is Marlene. I wanted to explain to you why Mari's here. Mari's here from Puerto Rico, from Dorado, Puerto Rico. I have a house in Puerto Rico which used to help take care of my house. We noticed that her husband had, in 6 months, he wasn't able to get any kind of health care in Puerto Rico. It was just, he didn't have any insurance. When he did get insurance, it was taking forever to get him any kind of specialist. I asked her to bring him here to Chicago so he can at least get some services. The day Irma hit the island, she had her ticket to come to Chicago. She wasn't able to come, so she came 2 days later. She came here on a Friday, Saturday, within 1 hour, which is almost unheard of. He was seen at the county hospital. Back room, he had 8 specialists that saw him. He was diagnosed with stage 3 of colon cancer. And they're thinking it might have, it's metastasizing. He's been getting great care. We took her to public aid. She was able to get a medical card. Now we're working on trying to get housing. We went back September 28th back to Puerto Rico, and I gotta tell you, we both cried every day that we were there because it was devastating. Our houses, both my house and her house, the roof was, damaged, torn. We went back there because she left her daughter and her 2 grandchildren there, so we couldn't find them. And when we got there, by the grace of God, her daughter was in the hospital with the grandson. He was dehydrated because he had food poisoning. There's no food. There was hardly any water. There was long waits for gas. It's still going on as far as the food. We came back She came back October 11th with her grandchildren. They've been staying with me for the last month, and recently they had just moved in with my cousin, and she's going to be housing them until they can get some permanent housing. He's going to start chemotherapy, and people in Chicago have been great as far as helping her, and she's been very appreciative with that.
Mi nombre es Mari, vengo de Dorado, Puerto Rico. Estoy aquí porque vine por lo del huracán María. Gracias a Chicago que me recibió.
My name is Marlene, and you're watching Higher Learning Network.
So, what's the name of this group?
The Chicago Kellys.
The Chicago Kellys. And how long have you been performing together?
Together. Well, we started the group like 3 years ago, I think, but as a family, we've been playing for about 8 years.
You're all family members, sisters and brothers, cousins, nieces, nephews, aunties. All brothers and sisters. How many of you are there?
So all of the people is 15 that play music.
Uh-huh. 90. Wow, that is awesome. How did you get interested in learning to play what you play?
So my father got her a job in like 2009, I think. And so basically our mom, to like keep us distracted from problems like that, our mom put us in a music program. And since then we've just like really started
Flourished.
to enjoy what we do.
Flourished. Wonderful. So who are these other two gentlemen here with you? Are these your brothers?
Yes, that's Jacob and that's Joseph.
Jacob and Joseph. Now he put his instrument down. What's your instrument, young man? What's your name?
Violin.
Violin. What's your name?
Jacob.
Jacob. And how long have you been playing the violin?
About
6 years. 5 or 6 years? And how did you learn to play the violin? How long did it take you to learn?
Just 2 years.
Just 2 years? You think there's hope for me yet? Said maybe, maybe not. And who's your big brother here? And this is one of my all-time favorite, the harp. Oh my goodness, how did you get started with the harp?
We went to go pick out instruments. I saw the harp. I started to try it out. And the teacher, who was my first teacher, said she looked like I had a knack for it. So I just kept up with it like 8 years ago.
8 years? Really? How old are you? 10, 11?
I was like 12, 13. Yeah, it's kind of late to start on the harp, but yeah, I'm 22 now. 14.
So you were a prime example. It's never too late.
Yes.
You think it's too late for me to learn how to play the harp?
Not at all.
All right. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that.
No problem.
Now let's go see some of your other brothers and sisters. Oh, this is a nice job. Oh, this is a nice job. what's your instrument?
The violin.
You play the violin too. So how did you become interested in the violin?
There's 15 of us in total, and the older 6 they played instruments before. When I was about 6 years old, my 2 older siblings, Roscoe and Lynette, they played the violins, and they did songs like "Here Comes the Sun" and Star Wars theme and stuff like that. So I got interested in that part because of them. So.
Oh wow! Well, thank you so much for sharing your talent with the world.
Oh, thank you for allowing me to tell it.
We appreciate you, the Chicago Kellys. Hey, what's your name, sweetie?
Laura.
Laura, and what instrument do you play?
I play the viola and the violin.
The viola and the violin. I never knew there was such an instrument called the viola. Really? Yeah, I'm not musically inclined.
Oh.
I'm graphically inclined. So how long have you been playing, and what influenced you? Who are some of your influences?
I've been playing for about 8 years, I think. Almost 8 years. I don't know. My dad really just really made me want to play an instrument.
Oh wow! So how'd you come to pick those 2 items?
Well, I didn't pick the violin. My dad picked it for me.
Okay.
And then later on, I noticed we were in an orchestra, and I noticed the lady she was playing the viola, and I'm like, wow, that has such a rich sound. I really like that instrument. So I decided to pick it up.
All right. Well, you do a wonderful job, and thank you so much. We so appreciate you. Keep up the good work. All righty. Oh, adult supervision, right on. So who is this young man here?
I'm Jonathan Kelly. I'm the father of this motley crew.
Oh!
And so I'm taking the place of Joe Jackson
Okay.
today, and I'm proud to say he's my hero.
Okay.
And so I got the cold one over here. This is Leah.
Okay.
And that's Jacob. He's a Shay wannabe.
Yeah.
This is Joseph. Get that lid out there. This is Jake and Boaz.
Okay.
And this is lovely Laura.
All right.
It's all yours?
Yes.
Oh my God.
He's the father. He's the Joe Jackson of the classical world. How about
They're,
that?
What's this, 5 I got here? They're the 5 of my 15. So.
You've been busy making musical geniuses.
Part-time.
Yes.
That's my part-time job.
It's your party, yeah?
Yes.
Unpaid party.
And you have an event coming up. You have many events coming up, but
Yeah, we have my daughter. She's doing a play, Aquila and the Bee. So that's today at 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Saturday.
Okay, see you guys later.
All right.
You will see pictures from the dialogue.
All righty. So you
And,
guys finished playing?
Yes.
So we can go?
Yes.
Well, thank you for coming by for the Puerto Rican relief. We appreciate you.
Okay. You're welcome.
Tonight.
De nada.
I should have known you'd be out here eating. Buenas tardes, ¿cómo está? Oh, we have food here. Yay! Pasta and chicken. Yay!
Hi, I'm Juana, and we're doing donation from Puerto Rico, selling food, selling to Puerto Rico. This is Higher Learning Network.
Soy Mari, estoy viendo High Learning